Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you through the process of creating a landscape using Derwent Drawing pencils, and as you can see I started with lightest layer of the color with the lightest pressure, and then I go over those layers with the colors, trying to darken in the colors. I've left some space for the clouds too, and the main point is where the blue and the orangish hue meet. Like, I'm being careful around using the colors, like I'm not using a direct yellow here to avoid turning it into a green color. So I'm using orangish and wheatish hue from the drawing set to make sure that it does not turn green at the meeting point. And as you know, as you can see, I'm going through over it with more layers. Now I've started with the clouds using violet, purple, orangish and yellow shades, so it's like dark multicolored clouds. So now, after doing in or blocking in my colors for the clouds, I'm redoing a bit of the sky too. So first I'm like blocking in the major colors of the cloud, so that I can just match it against the background of the sky. And I'm going over with some light white shades. Now I've started with the mountains, using the furthest mountain are being created using violet, and as you come further I use blue. This is ink blue, and now I've started with the green shades to depict the mountains which are nearer. So farthest is violet and green is to depict the mountains which are nearer. And as you can see, there are so many great shades of green, so I'm using the darker shades of green like olive earth to create those trees. And I'm also adding yellow here and there to give it a impression of a green field, a very small field here and there, so that it mixes and matches with the mood. And here I'm going over with crack green, which is, and a pale cedar green, which is like a lighter shade, and creating trees which are slightly brighter than the trees in the background. If you see, trees in the background also have slight bluish hue, whereas trees on the foreground would be lighter and will have more greenish hue. So this is to ensure that the trees in the foreground look brighter than those in the background. And again, I'm creating those field effect, so going over those colors with lighter colors. And I missed filming the middle part, but here is, it's almost finished. It's the same concept I've used throughout, and here you can see that I've used blocked in greens, the further trees with darker blue and green hues, the closer trees with lighter greens and more greenish colors. And this is like a bright green I've used from another set to cover for the foreground trees, because in drawing pencil you don't get very bright colors, they are all earthy colors. So I've used, taken help from some other set to cover for that. So this is like a brighter green to cover those foreground trees. And there are the fields, yellow fields, and the sky with some clouds. I made some tiny clouds later on with some darker shades or some gray shades. And so here is your finished drawing. Let me know if you liked it.